Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Solasta. In the last episode we escaped from KLM, which is definitely not somewhere we want to be going back to. We need to get back to Caer Kiflin. So we're going to travel down here. I'm going to take it at a normal pace. 2 long rests seems reasonable. The poor team has been beaten up by the Sorax. Nasty, nasty critters that they were. And we've actually got the opportunity to level up now. So let's hop on in and do that. Look at this. Iris is now a level 3 wizard. Look at his magical fireball. It's not fireball. I know it's not fireball. Yeah, he was providing light, much needed light in the last fight. 1 first and 2 second level slots. That's really, really good. And more hit points, so you know, not dying. Not dying is a good thing. Now, what do we want to learn? Flaming Sphere? Someone's unmovable burning sphere? So 2d6 damage will save for half. Magic weapon, useful for going up against nasty critters. Blur grants disadvantage to enemies. Ooh, levitate could be very useful for things like that. That bridge bit. Fling Razor Fire at 1 or more enemies, 2d6 damage. No save for half. Choices. I'm... ...3d8 damage for Shatter. Right, so Shatter is currently on my list. And I think maybe Levitate. For 10 minutes being able to levitate seems really, really handy. Let's do that. It doesn't quite fit in with the violence and explosion, but you know, there's something to be said about taking an enemy right up in the air and then dropping them. Out of these, we don't want levitate initially, we want shatter. That's going to be our go-to. Yes, it's going to be our go-to option. It really is. Although, actually, if we take off Featherfall, we could get Levitate, which actually has probably a little bit more use to it. Burning Hands we're just not using, but nothing's really been in a cone. Colour Spray isn't as useful as Sleep, so let's lose Colour Spray and we'll put Charm Person on. Okay, I like that a bit better. Tom, congratulations, you are now a level 3 rogue. We can pick a roguish archetype. Thief. Thieves have honed their skills in the larcenous arts. In addition to improving agility and stealth, they learn skills useful for delving in ancient ruins. It makes sense for his backstory of like the thieving aristocrat. Dark Reapers trained to develop techniques to improve their mobility in all 3 dimensions, master the art of poison crafting. Shadowcasters trained in arcane magic. Okay, so over here you'd get spell casting. Shadow dodge. Okay. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. Difficult to climb surfaces is considered normal. That's potentially very useful, but we've got Levitate to kind of get round that. Cunning action allows you to take the use an object action. That could be very useful. you can jump longer distances as well. Yeah, I think we'll go for Thief. I do like the idea of a Shadowcaster, but we've got a Mage. So we'll stick with that. Over here, Freya. Level 3 Paladin. Select and swear the sacred oath that binds you as a Paladin forever. We can also channel divinity. So the Oath of Devotion. It'll always give us shield protect versus evil and good. Less restoration and dispel magic as we level up. Channel divinity sacred weapon. Allows you to bless a weapon. For a minute, add your charisma modifier. And it emits a bright light over 4 cells. Okay, that's pretty useful. And it counts as a magical attack. That's very useful. Oath of the Motherland. Bane, Burning Hands. That's nice. Fiery Wrath. Set the target on fire. And Oath of Timar. Sleep and Shield. Golden Speech. Persuasion and Intimidation. Scourge of... Yeah. So it's going to be between these two. And I think Sacred Weapon is really where we're going to want to go. A spy who can shield, protect, restore, dispel. That all kind of makes a lot of sense. Especially playing the part of a Paladin. And then the Sacred Weapon is just like the real choice there. Myron, you get a martial archetype. Champion, Mountaineer, or Spellblade. So Champion, your weapon attack score a critical hit on a 19 or 20. That's great. Mountaineer, advantages on shove attempts while using a shield, and also Tunnel Fighter. And can cast Conjuration, Invocation, Transmutation, Enchantment spells. Your weapon attacks count as magical against creatures that are resistant. Okay, yeah, Spellblade, just because of the magic weapon thing. The Champion is like a great idea, but Spellblade just seems like it's going to be better. So we're going to get some cantrips. We get to pick 2 cantrips. Now, as a cantrip, I really like the idea that we could have stuff that constantly does damage. So we've constantly got a ranged attack. 1d10 damage seems like a really good choice. For up close and personal, Shine, make an enemy glow. Sure. Hideous Laughter, we saw them trying that against us. But I think... we'll get Fog Cloud over here for the utility. And Magic Missile. And Expeditious Retreat. All 3 of those will be very useful. Good job, team. It's really starting to round out. Better band of pilgrims on the way. Tom does some push-ups. Come on, Tom, work it. Work it. And we've made it back to Caer Kiflin. So, that's it. Good game, everyone. Don't send anyone else out there. You know, it's obviously a very dangerous place. So we're going to have to meet with Karen, but also we're going to need to speak to the Scavengers. So let's do the Scavengers first. We have kind of brought everything back with us, so it's not giving the Scavengers much to do.
Hello, Annie.
You're back. How did it go?
Not well.
Well, Captain Henrik is dead. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, who's in charge then?
No one.
You might have to wait before going to KLM, I'm afraid.
I see. Well, not your fault. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome.
Let's have a chat and see if we can do anything else with the scavengers.
Clear skies, my friends.
Do you sell healing potions?
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Stay in the light, my friends.
Now, of these things, we've obviously got our own stash container, but I haven't seen anything about sending them to places. That'll probably come later. Yeah, none of those particularly useful for us. We don't want to go to the Magic and Curiosity shop, but we are going to stop off and sell a whole bunch of things at the general store. Right. Okay. Now, we had some hide armor somewhere, which I wanted to transfer. No, don't sell it. In fact, can we transfer it like this? No, we can't, because that would be useful. Fine. The hide armor is going to be better, except he's not proficient, so can't equip it. So there's no point in it anyway. And everyone else is already wearing better or can't. Okay, we'll just sell it then for now. Crossbow, shortbow, shortbow. We'll keep the primed dagger. We'll keep the rations for now. We're not going to get a huge amount from all of this, but we'll get something. Scroll of Cure Wounds, Scroll of Revivify. Definitely want to keep that. Scroll of Sleep could be useful. Spellbook we're holding on to. Unfinished Biography. There's nothing for that. I do like the idea of using the orb instead of this. So maybe. The amethyst is worth a little bit. It's not an ingredient. Sapphire is an ingredient. They're ingredients. That's an ingredient. That's an ingredient. Lots of ingredients. Actually, where's all our foraged food? So it's those, and they count as perishable. Yeah, the rations don't. Not getting anything for it at all. Then again, we don't get anything for the ration pouches either. Okay, that'll do to start off with. There's the hide armor. Commoners clothing, sure. I mean, commoners clothing at least is worth a silver. Diamond is worth a hell of a lot. Got a couple of faction relics as well. I'm going to keep some arrows, but not that many. Get rid of the scimitars. Get rid of one of the torches. Can I reorder these now? Yes, I can. Good. Yeah, we have a couple of spare javelins, but that'll be to restock over here. So I'm not gonna get rid of the javelins. They've been very useful. And finally, we will get rid of that longsword and the scimitars, the torch, leather armor, shield, longbow. I should probably hold on to that to check, see if it would be usable. Actually, we've got another herbalism kit, so we don't need to have two. Okay, that'll probably do for now. I don't think there's anything we're going to want to buy on here. Ooh, there's some really nice looking things. Chain shirt would be great if we could get away with it. Actually, Myron, I just thought, are you going to need... You're going to need a free hand, aren't you? So let's take the shield off. We're going to have to be careful what we pick, because if we have something that has material components, it could end up being problematic for us. Right, the longbow, I wanted to check if Tom can use that, because at the moment he's using the short bow. He can't. Okay, so that could be sold. And we wanted to identify that potion as well, so let's... Let's get our identify on. Have I not got it? I don't have it prepared at the moment, do I? No. That's all right. We'll figure it out later on. For the moment, though, sell that. And I don't think there was anything else. I don't know if the thieves' tools actually get used up. I'm going to sell them and assume that they don't. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And I need to just sort out the javelins as well. Yeah, they're not going to stack because I started using one, didn't I? Javelins across. Don't think we have any more. So we've lost one javelin in total. That's not too bad. Okay, in terms of all this stuff, it might be worth us just dropping some of it off in this stash. We can spread the ration pouches out, actually. There we go, that'll do. Everyone's faster. And we can reorganize beyond that later on. Right, team, we spent a long time faffing around. It wants us to go and meet with Karen, who is over in the Gravekeep's cask. But we do have a couple of artifacts, so let's just have a look and see what we could hand in. Let's do this logically. Just having a quick scout to see if there's any that have an interested party on them. So the Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, Antiquarians, Arcanium, Circle of Danatar, Tower of Knowledge. Nothing on you, and nothing really over here. Okay, let's have a look at our factions then, and we'll see what we're going to do. So the Antiquarians and the Tower of Knowledge are the two that we've definitely got both of them matched for, but it's these up here that really. So the Principality of Magister, this faction shows you favour, joins you in battle. Huh? Okay. Guild of Antiquarians grew up as an informal information sharing network, but I like the sound of that. Over the last couple of centuries, it's coalesced into more or less a formal organisation that mimics the structure of a university. The Tower of Knowledge is based in the Kingdom of Galaban. Local effort to preserve and recover the lost knowledge of the Mankind Empire. Okay, I think of those. I think the Circle of Danatar and the Tower of Knowledge are the two that I really want to be pushing. So let's go to them in that order. There's our Circle of Danatar representative. I'm assuming that we're going to be able to hand stuff in with them. Also, I just wanted to double check. We've got 748 gold. We are rich.
It's an honor.
Okay, apparently we can't do anything with them yet. Or if we can, I just don't know how. Instead, we will have a chat with Lord Karen. It's probably because we need to have a chat with Lord Karen. We have only just done our very first mission. So, good Lord, we have news.
Oh, here you are. How was the mission?
We must report to the council immediately.
Of course. I'll inform the council that you've returned.
When can we hope for an audience?
It depends. Tomorrow, if you're lucky. Another party came back yesterday, and they still have to make their report, so maybe they'll see you both at once.
We have urgent news. The outpost at KLM has been attacked. Almost all of the garrison was killed.
By all the gods! Meet me in the council chamber. I'll inform my superiors.
Yeah, that's a little bit urgent. Not just your run-of-the-mill report.
The Legacy Council is now in session. Captain Merrin has the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Royal Highness, my party and I have made a very worrying discovery in the Badlands, near the place we call Black Hill. We saw a group that we took to be scavengers. They attacked us right away, but we were able to fight them off. They were trying to get away with this.
What is it?
This box contains a gem. A ruby, it appears. We have determined that it has magical properties, and we believe the council should examine it.
So we will, Captain. But really, is that all? You called an emergency meeting of the council for a simple magical gem? Her Royal Highness has a busy schedule.
Please, Lord Danatar. In this chamber, I'm just a student of magic.
Here. Anyway, Captain, the council has a great deal of business.
They were Sorax, our attackers. Not scavengers, not bandits. Sorax.
Sorax?
Is this a joke?
The Sor Akath are no laughing matter, Lord Fasek.
Oh, you know what I mean.
What do you mean, my lord?
How many times has the council heard tales of these so-called Sorax?
At least 20, I'd say.
More. 23.
Yes, more each year. It's becoming a fad.
Our church has been warning of the Sor Akath since humans first came to Solasta.
It's all the humans'
in the
fault.
wake of their foul god, Sortar.
I'm sorry, Captain, but you are certain that you encountered Sorax?
It's true, they're real.
What? And who might you be?
Some new recruits, my lord. They were sworn in quite recently.
New recruits, eh? They place too much stock in rumor, it seems.
They assure me that they saw Sorax as well.
Wait, do you realize how serious this is?
They attacked
They
Kerlem.
attacked the Kerlem outpost. The garrison suffered severe losses.
Kerlem? The outpost in the marches? What do you mean by heavy losses?
The Sorax took over Captain Henrik, and only 2 of them are still alive. They can testify too.
Do you have any material proof of their
Please
existence?
tell me we kept
I
ahead.
beg your pardon?
Like what?
Well, a dead body, for example? Or even just a head?
If we go to Kerlem, will we find the bodies of these Sorax?
Probably not.
They took their dead with them when they retreated.
The bodies of their victims too.
How very convenient. So you can offer us no proof of this adventurer's fable.
And what if proof were to be brought before the council?
What proof? How? If the Sorax take away their fallen, as they say, that's not our problem. Let them find a way.
These are new recruits, correct? Then let this be their new mission. Bring us
Oh,
the head
dear.
of a Sorak for the whole council to see.
That would certainly be proof, Lord Fasek, would it not?
Oh, very well. Meanwhile, the council will examine the gem. If there is nothing else?
Dean Ilaf Fasek of the Tower of Knowledge calls for a recess. Does any member object? No? It is resolved then. The Legacy Council is now in recess.
I might need to change my opinion on the Tower of Knowledge. If Fasek is as much of a goit as he appears to be.
That actually went better than I expected.
We had to stand by Merrin.
We had to stand by Merrin. We know she speaks the truth.
I'm sure she will appreciate your support. Anyway, some people might want to talk to you after this. Working for the council, you are expected to be neutral.
But
You have the right to have friends. So, feel free to talk
Okay,
to whoever
now we
you
can
like,
interact.
as long as your allegiance remains to the council as a whole.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Hey, deputies. Thanks for the support in there.
You're welcome, Captain.
So those bastards got Henrik. Shame.
you knew him?
Yes, indeed. I wonder who'll volunteer to retake Kerlem now.
The Scavengers could lead the way.
Yes, they'll find a bunch of hotheads to retake the fort, I'm sure. Stay in the light, friends.
You too.
Tom is just like, peace out. Okay, so we need to talk to Beryl and talk to Robar. Probably just to find out how they did on their return. We did not succeed in talking to Dahliat, so Dahliat didn't make it out with us. Okay, well that's a shame, but these things do happen. I think let's try once again to talk to Foxeye.
It's an honor.
Still not much. Fair enough. In that case, we'll head back up. And go and talk to Beryl. Hey Beryl, remember us? We're the ones that got you out alive. Ish. I mean, there was like a moment when you were dead, but...
Well, if it isn't our brave saviors.
The salutations, Lieutenant.
I'm no longer a lieutenant. I resigned my commission. I work for my people now.
The Snow Alliance.
I will never step foot in the
Interesting.
Badlands again. Yes. Well, you clearly weren't cut out for that.
Freya.
I've made my peace. But you aren't here to check on my welfare, are you?
No, we seek information. Before the attack, where exactly did your scout venture?
You mean Dahliat? Right, Dahliat. Where did he go before the Sorax attacked? As far as I know, there's not a name for this place or road that leads there.
Helpful.
But I can show you on a map. It's near the ruins of an ancient tower.
You have our gratitude, Lady Stonebeard.
What are you thanking me for? Sending you to your death?
Yeah, just for showing us. So I'm assuming that she's affiliated with the Antiquarians. We still... Oh, we probably... let's have a check of our journal. We might have lost the option to talk to... Yeah, talk to one of the survivors. Okay, well, let's go and talk to Annie, and we'll see if Annie's willing to claim KLM. At least the scavengers can like us a little bit. Actually, it'd probably be worth us dropping off. Those bits that we're lugging around everywhere. Okay, so we had this that we wanted to plonk in. We had that we wanted to plonk in. I think that's probably it for now. We'll keep the unidentified potion on us. We could leave all the ingredients and stuff behind, but they're not really very heavy. Maybe the primed weapons, because we can do something with them later, I expect. Ah, proficiency with the Enchanter's Rosary. So these would actually go together. Where's the other primed weapon? Oh, I hope I didn't sell... No, I didn't sell it. Good. Primed dagger. That was it. I'd quite like to give that to Tom if possible. So, yeah, keeping those makes a lot of sense. Oh, Annie! Annie! Allow me to talk to you.
Hello, Annie.
We wanted to talk about KLM.
I'm all ears.
No one's there anymore.
Ah, you want to claim the place.
How does it work again?
We go there and scavenge everything you didn't take. Then you get a percentage.
Okay.
I can't promise you it's safe.
It never is. Once we get there, we'll set up an outpost of our own. I'll check with the council first, but thanks anyway.
What do we do next?
Once we've done our work, I'll let you know. You'll just have to come by and collect your share.
Simple enough. So 6 days remaining and we'll get bits and bobs. So that was the one that we encountered on the way there. So they're gonna pick up both of them. That's good to know. It does make me worry less about grabbing everything. So when you've cleared a location, go to any scavenger outpost to report your deeds. They'll send people there to collect the minor loot left and sell it. You can claim the money that you owe from them. They take a portion of the total value. You've also a chance to buy back any of the collected stuff. Okay. So that'll be what this sign is for. Okay, well, we have a new place to head out to. I don't think we need to rest at all, so just make sure that there's nothing in town that I really needed to do. Let's head out to that tower. Possible Sorak base. Not a good place. Not a good place. I'm assuming we can't just go to random bits yet. It has to be designated areas. So, over at this base, it'll take us 4 days to get there. Or we can move a little bit faster. Probably have encounters along the way. I think that's fine for us. Let's go quickly. As soon as we step foot outside, it's bedtime. Yeah. We failed to detect an approaching enemy group. Oh, I guess this is going to be an opportunity for us to try out our new abilities. Ooh. Spells and the like. That's not going to be good. Hopefully we won't take too much damage before we have a chance to react. They are really coming in, aren't they? Ugh. Okay, well, we know who the Necromancer is. Yeah, you know what? Let's block that. Damn, that is not good. Right, what have we got? Shatter? It is such a shame I can't get more of them with this. But that was a reasonable amount of damage. Is there anything to light up nearby? Not really. Dark Apprentice Necromancer. Fine, we'll just have to stop where we are. Do we want to leave these guys and just go on? No, we don't want to just leave these guys. Get round to here. And we'll focus on the weakest one. Let's just make sure it goes. We're going to rest after this, so it's not a big deal.
Again.
Yes, stab it again. That is the tiniest amount of damage. Good job there, Ius. Nice dodging. Chill Touch has that much range. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Wake up, Myron. That is a very worthwhile use of your time. Wallop. Don't bother smiting it.
Well
oh,
struck.
Probably should have, actually.
Yeah.
All right, that's gone okay. He's using all of his spell slots. Speaking of spell slots. It's not really an expeditious retreat if you're moving towards the enemy. This is what happens when you annoy a spell sword.
You'll die like the rest.
And then action surge to do it again. Or we could dash right up. Yeah, actually, let's really... No, we have moved as far as we can. That's fine.
Take that!
A decent hit. Speaking of decent hits, there's no point in us doing poison spray or anything over here. I suppose we could. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, that was mine!
Ooh, he's still got a little bit left in him. This guy must be bricking it by now. We could throw a dagger, but I don't want to risk losing it. That's not going to work. That's really not going to work.
You lose.
Very much lose. And we learned about zombies. Important. Let's have a look and see what these are. A silver brooch. That's just worth money. Arrows. Darts. Very cool. And this guy up here. Two daggers and some money. Well, there's nothing else really to loot in the area, I don't think. It's a very cool cool environment. Like, nice little campfire just at the corner of the road. Yeah, I like it. Well, let's resume our rest. We're gonna have so much food. Although I suppose it depends on where we're traveling, doesn't it? We've got 18 units left on us, which is going to be more than enough to get all the way back. Oh, we're looking for access to the location. That's very cool. And this is probably going to be a good point for us to finish this episode off. Brand new area, we need to explore this ruined tower. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Solasta. See you soon.